Alright, hey everyone, welcome back to another Wildewitch RP live play TTRPG session. What is Wildewitch RP? Well, that's me, Faye, game master and storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We are a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company. That way we could create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full time and share them with you. And tonight we're playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline set in our very own Villanara campaign setting. It is a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table are several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord where you can find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, game master and storyteller, and with me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. And now, let us meet our courageous, daring heroes. As they are resting before starting to break a curse. Again. We'll begin with an introduction for Bracken.
Hey everyone, I'm Thresh. I play Bracken. Bracken is a Kender fighter monk who is good with fists and bad with words, and he's already stumbling over his stuff, so that's a great start.
We love it. Next up for our introductions, we've got Avi.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm playing Avi. She is a half-elf bard sorcerer. She cares deeply about her friends, is constantly quietly singing, and is just a little spooky.
Indeed, we love it. Next up, let's get an introduction for Cecil.
Hello, my name is Brent, and I play Cecil Darkholm. He is a Forest Gnome Cavalier. He's been dealing with a lot of emotional stuff lately due to being in Villanumbra. He's not really having a great time. He's ready to get out of here, and he finds himself being drawn to the home that he cannot go back to.
Right. And then, last but not least, let's get an introduction for Z.
Hello, everybody. My name is Bo, and I play Z. They are a artificer changeling, and they are having a change of motivation, and they are ready to get stuff done. Whatever needs to get done to get out of here, they're all for it.
Alrighty. Well. With that, it is going to be our time to dive into our story here. And we, of course, will remind you that you've been in the Shadowed Repository, a place between realms that doesn't quite follow much rules beside of its own. Host to knowledge of souls that have passed through. You had been sent here to find one Varro Ridley on behalf of the Watchers of Witchmark, because he stole knowledge from them, and they want it back. And they promised you, in return, a way to help with your veil burns. So you went. And you made some interesting experiences, interesting acquaintances. You've helped people. You've helped places. And you made yourself known to Varro Ridley himself. When you approached his enclave, entered through his doors and have been welcomed. He sat you at a table, he allowed you to feast, and you all had a conversation, a bargaining. He would help you in completing your tasks by handing himself over entirely. But through some perhaps misplaced words in the conversation, his worries and concerns grew, and with it, the price of his assistance. 3 things. Breaking his curse. Providing for him a favor to be called upon in the future when he needs it. And paying to him 5,000 gold. Though that can be done on a payment. So, with that, Varro left, and you have been given access to any of the rooms that are unoccupied in the tavern above to rest. Which is where we had left off last time. So, adventurers, do you stay up, drink, try to make merry with some of the other souls here? Or do you find your way up to a room to rest and prepare yourself for breaking the curse come morning? Or at least attempting to.
I definitely am gonna make my way up the stairs slowly. Still a little, I guess, psychologically bruised, and whatever physical damage I had taken during our combat. Z is definitely not having an enjoyable time at the moment. But they will make their way up to a room to settle down for the night.
Okay. Give me a investigation to see how quickly you find this room.
$17.
Okay. Then with the 17, yeah, you're easily able to find a unoccupied room quickly that you can claim as your own.
I think as soon as I find a room, I just immediately start taking off all the armor I have, all of the stuff, and I just fall on the bed and fall asleep.
Okay.
Could Cecil go inspect the heavy front gate that we came through?
Yeah, totally.
I would just want to make sure that it's secure, it's heavy enough, it's locked and barred. Maybe an estimation on how long it might take an equipped force to get through it.
So, the gate, is that stone fortress door. It probably isn't going to give easily, and as you're doing this, you would recognize, of course, the heavy weight of that minotaur watching you as you do this. And he seems to be posted as the night watch for this evening's shift.
Cecil will notice him watching him. Oi, you the only one on watch for the night?
No. But I'm the one that's gonna be primed ready. You've got, problem?
No problem. Just making sure that we're secure here.
I would
There's
never allow anything to happen to Varo.
okay. Well, there's definitely other people after him. Is there another way out of here if we get boxed in?
Magic.
Okay. Okay, I'll go back to the dining area and see who else is left in there.
You would notice, of course, that Z has left. They made their way for a room. Alongside Varo, it's gone.
I'll grab a drink and sit back where I was sitting for now.
Oh, as soon as Varro left, Avi started drinking.
Easily enough able to get drinks here in the bottom of the tavern. There are plenty of the etheric servants that aren't quite there, able to provide any drink that you could think of.
It's all very fancy, fruity, girly cocktails, but she is drinking, knocking them back.
Bracken, what are you doing?
Bracken will also have a drink. It's been a day. He's thirsty.
We deserve this.
Yes, we do. Cheers.
Still have Natriana. Your Axibase will stand up and see herself out. And she will retire to a room. Natriana is grumbling, staring at the adventurers that won the bet.
And now, Triana, how much you think they can drink and how fast?
Well, I don't know. It depends on if they're part of that undead thing that they got going on down here.
Want to get your money back?
But no, it's more of the principle than anything. The fact that, here I thought I was fairly confident, I know Bracken more than they do.
Do you?
More than these guys? Yeah.
Well, you say you know them well, but
Well,
you didn't expect that.
I
to
said
go
I
sideways.
knew them. I knew Bracken better than they did. So easy money in my mind, and then Bracken does that. It's more of the principle why I'm upset rather than anything else. Money, easy enough. I'll get more, or I won't spend as much once we get back, because I can just...
To be fair, you win the bet because you were right. You
Yeah.
just came about it in a very disrespectful way.
In my opinion, I don't think you should be upset at all. You're the one who decided to gamble.
You can be upset and still be okay with the results. Like, I'm not gonna go over there and try and, do whatever I can to win back my money. It's gone. I can still be upset over the fact that I lost it.
I'm not following.
It's a whole thing of, faith and holding on to things and letting them go, but I'm just applying it to the things that make sense in the moment.
While she's trying to explain this away to some blank faces, it seems Cecil's just gonna go up and go over to the table where she lost her money and just be like, "Hey, pint race for her money back? Who's in?"
Looking you up and down. You think you could have drink us?
1 pint. Whoever gets to the bottom of the glass first. Between me and someone else.
I'll take that action.
I'm at a different
Okay.
table.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
hear you?
Oh yeah, I'm shouting.
Roll a perception check to see if you can hear Cecil, because this might be that selective hearing coming in.
No.
Mm.
Yeah. It's a lot of Natriana speak trying to explain away, but she's only an acolyte herself, so she doesn't have like the whole wise teacher like lecture down
Right.
packed. And Bracken's just zoned out. You hear
Where's another
words.
drink?
You hear words, but you don't understand their meaning.
Sure.
For Cecil over there, you are able to, as you offer this and you're looking around, you're able to see one of the faces. Not the one that was like the shy push him forward who came up to ask the question, but one of the other, it seems, masterminds behind this who's, yeah, I'll take you up on that.
2, please. I don't know, I said that too. Some ghostly servant.
Yeah, easily done. So, what we're gonna make this, we're gonna make this a contested constitution check to drink the quickest and keep it down.
Perfect.
So, and it's a check, not a save.
Cool.
So as the servant comes back with it, places it down, you have the others kind of creating this sort of circle around and all or nothing.
Sure.
You hear the clank of the ante from the last bet.
What do they put down?
It's just a pouch. You can hear it filled with the coin.
How big of a pouch?
You could hold it with two hands.
I got little hands. That's fine.
Yeah. I was about to make a
Deal.
really bad joke.
Thanks, Faye.
So, go ahead. Let's get our rolls.
That's a 21.
Hell yeah. Okay, I need my dice roller up. That would be smart to have. Don't. Yeah, me.
Yeah.
A 21 will beat out his 12.
Cecil just let out a big old burp, grab the little sack of money and say thanks, and just walk away.
You just see that the other guy looks a little sick. Like, he finishes his drink, like, just a few seconds after yours, and stomach's a little turned. Meanwhile, Cecil, you come back, pouch in hand, to, again, Natriana trying to give this really thought-provoking aspect of, accepting and grieving, and it's really not selling or landing.
Avi's, she's talking, but Avi's looking around trying to catch the vibe of this place. Like, is there music playing? Is it just people talking?
It's mostly just people talking. There's no music being played currently. But you would notice as you're looking around, there is an area that's sort of lifted up, like a stage.
As Cecil's walking back, he's just gonna no-look flip the pouch and have it land right in front of Natriana and climb back into his chair. Not really say anything else.
Natriana stops mid-sentence, like, oh damn, this is more than I lost. And she'll just go through and pick out the 5 gold that she bet. And places the rest on the table.
I grab it. How much is it? Yeah, what's up?
Oh, figure out how much money you got first.
We need this.
Yeah.
I count it?
Yeah, you can count it.
What is it?
Oh, hold on, I gotta figure that out.
Oh, okay.
There's 76 gold pieces in there.
Oh. That was a significant increase in percentage of my total gold.
Was it a more than a 100% increase?
No. But
Okay.
it's still a lot.
Okay, cool.
What's up, Ami?
You got your bongos.
I've always got my bongos.
You want to play something?
Cecil raises an eyebrow.
I'll play with you.
Two eyebrows? He turns and looks very excited.
Yeah, you see the stage.
He turns back. I'm in.
Let's do it.
I crack my knuckles and get the bongos out and climb up on stage.
I'll follow.
All right. You've got a few eyes looking at you from the other adventurers as you climb to the stage. You see the easily Cecil, the group that just you just swiped of all their gold, looking at you, shocked almost to see that you'd go from betting and gambling to a stage with bongos in hand. But as the two of you climb, why don't we get some perception check? Or not perception, performance. Wow.
Oh god.
I'll roll to perceive them.
Please.
That is a 27.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I got a 10.
Cecil, as you are performing your bongos, you do end up falling into like a background singer role here. You are accompanying Avi, still present enough. Bracken, you can hear the bongos, but Avi is very much taking a lot of attention from the crowds here, and eventually you start getting a few tips thrown your way.
Oh hell yeah. We're making them happy. It's not too rowdy, but it's happy music.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
shocked. This has never happened to him before.
Between each song, Avi's like, "You're doing great, Cecil. Let's go."
He's terrified. Can I make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah,
There's
totally.
too much pressure here.
Go for it.
Too much pressure and I'm nervous. I got a 20.
Yeah, you're able to, you feel a moment where the stage fright's gonna settle in, but you push through it. You have to, that pressure is telling you you have to perform to the people's expectations, and you fucking do it. You're doing great.
It's big deep breath. Okay.
At the end, you will have, 45 silver pieces and 11 copper as your tips.
Let's put it in the bag.
You got it. Put it in the bag.
As your set comes to an end, do you return to the table?
I'll order another drink and start moving from table to table. Just, we're mingling.
With
Okay.
a hat
I'm
going
here for a
around.
good time.
Hell yeah.
Cecil's gonna go back to our table, but just keep an eye on Avi, make sure she's okay.
Natriana, as you return, Cecil gives you like a clap on the shoulder and like, you did great up there.
Can I insight check myself to determine if I actually think I did great?
Sure.
Well, I think I probably believe her.
Yeah.
I'm unsure, but I'll take her her reinforcement.
Okay. Like, I don't think I've ever seen you play bongos before, but you did. I mean, you're probably one of the best bongo players I've seen.
Okay, how many bongo players have you seen?
You.
Thanks. I'm just trying to hold my own. Avi's a real performer out there. This is more of a very casual hobby. She could do this professionally.
You hear that, Cecil? Out of all the bongo players she's seen, you're one of them.
Yeah, thanks, Bracken.
Yeah, Bracken, what are you doing with your life?
Not playing the bongos.
Yeah, I see that. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, and I'm giving you the answer.
She sort of rolls her eyes.
Why don't you go make more bets that you should have won, but you lost?
Cecil's jaw hits the table. It's not as far of a distance for
man.
him, but
You know what? Yeah, why don't I do that? And she'll lean in. I bet I can handle getting slapped more than you can.
That's a stupid bet. I'm not doing that. You can't trick me.
Oh, yeah? I'll even let you slap me.
No.
Cecil's head is going back and forth with his mouth open.
This is a trick, and I don't like it.
Why? Because you think
Because-
that you think that
Yeah,
I can handle it more than you do?
No,
Then why don't you test it? You and me, back and forth.
because I don't need to test it.
Because you're scared that I'm
You're
right.
scared. This is a trick. I know it's gonna end up poorly. I don't know how. I don't know your end game, but I don't like it.
All right, that's fine. I'll take this win by default.
Whatever. That one was stupid.
Okay, hang on. I got an idea. I'm gonna slam whatever drink I have.
Okay.
You can both smack me, and I'll let you know who smacks hard.
Well, it's not the fact that I can smack harder. I totally believe that Bracken, but I think I've got the endurance to outlast him.
Nuh-uh.
He doesn't want to text it, so I'll just take that as a win.
Well, my offer's on the table. I'm just gonna lean back to a ghost. 2 whiskey, please.
Totally. You just get like a nod and then the ghost hands off and comes back. Natriana will look over at Bracken.
What?
I mean, I like Cecil. I'll slap him if you will.
I don't think punching Cecil's gonna prove anything either. Look, you know me, I'm all for punching people. But
Yeah.
Cecil's not one of us. He doesn't.
And he offered to see who of us will hit him harder. To settle whatever beef there is. That's...
This is another trick. I don't like this.
How is it a trick? Cecil's being a great
know.
friend, and you're just gonna throw that away?
I'm not throwing anything. Yeah, I'm throwing something away by not hitting a friend. Okay. Listen to yourself.
Hey, I offered.
You psycho.
You know what? I'm leaving. I'm gonna find a room.
Yeah,
And
you do that.
as soon as, like, the 2 whiskeys come down, she takes one of them, like, just tosses it back and puts it on the table, flipped over, and...
Well, there she goes.
Yeah, good runs. She's in a sour mood.
Right. You might have pushed some buttons.
Yeah, well, I don't know where she gets off setting people up like that. And then getting mad at me because I swung out on someone for saying I was raised by wolves.
I mean, I've seen you eat more reckless. Is that helping here?
We're good. You and I both know I wasn't raised by wolves. She knows I wasn't raised by wolves. And she's mad that she wasn't able to collect on some dumb bet because she couldn't find the proper words, I guess. I don't know.
It all worked out in the end, and I'll toss my little new gold bag in the air.
There you go.
So, you, Avi, as you're mingling around, is there anything that you are intending to do? Are you trying to do, like, a vibe check? Are you trying to just ingratiate yourself here?
No, we're just talking to people. We're just having fun.
Hell yeah. People here are willing to talk. Most of them are adventurers or spirits of adventurers, if they've passed on. You do have a healthy mix of living and undead, places in between. And they're willing to swap stories, tell tales, just have a good time. It seems that this is a sort of neutral ground, but you would notice amongst all of your conversations that they are they're loyal to Varro. Like, he pops up in many of the stories. He's a good friend to them. Even has given them sanctuary here. They've all kind of rallied to help and protect them the best that they can.
Wow.
How late do you stay in the tavern mingling?
I mean, pretty late. We're having fun.
Okay. What about Cecil and Bracken?
If Cecil's having okay vibes about the whole place, he would probably retire.
Roll me an insight check.
21.
Yeah, you're not getting much in the form of hostilities from anybody. Most of the worst vibes here are just disgruntled drunkards, but nothing seems particularly violent. And then, of course, you with a 21, you would feel the eyes of that Minotaur still watching you.
Yeah, I'd look at him, just kind of roll my eyes a little bit, and then head to find a place to lay down.
All right, investigation.
Is it 20?
Yeah, you find one fairly quick that doesn't have the sign on it showing that it's occupied. As soon as your hand touches the doorknob to open it, you would notice the sign kind of appearing and writing itself occupied.
Huh, well, isn't that convenient?
So, for those of you in the rooms, it's like a hotel room. It's comfortable, but lacking much of personality. With all the necessary basics. Bracken, when do you go to bed?
Dragon would have had a couple more drinks and then just had a bed. Nothing crazy.
Alright, roll me a investigation check.
Investigación.
Yeah.
7 gets me all the info, right?
It takes you a good few minutes to find a room that isn't occupied. Almost every room that you're looking at has a sign on it. But eventually you find one. And then Avi, when you are finally ready to retire,
Yeah.
go ahead, roll me an investigation. I will say, well, hold on. How many drinks have you been having?
Oh goodness, she finishes one and orders another, and
Great.
it's been that way since she started.
You're rolling with disadvantage.
Great. Giggling to herself as she walks down the hall.
Even giggling and stumbling, it's fairly easy for you to find a room that doesn't have a sign. But as you entering, while sleep comes easy, you're probably gonna have a bit of it in the morning. You all get to complete a long rest. In comfort. No worries. And let me just check something here. We love DM privileges. Morning comes for each of you, and it is fairly uneventful. Some of you might have some throbbing headaches from a night well enjoyed after some tense conversations. But as you're able to rise and go through your morning routine with some privacies, you can make your way out, and as soon as you exit out of your room, you can smell breakfast. And it's a whole like buffet of smells struggling to get at your attention, to be at the forefront. You smell sweet things like pancakes. You smell savory bacons and sausages, eggs with cheese, and as you descend down, you can see all of these and more been sort of displayed, ready to be taken for any who are wanting to partake.
Yeah, Cecil will fill up.
Z very selectively fills their plate.
Bracken's a little upset that he's not cooking breakfast for the team, but he will fill up in regards to just get full plate and then half of another.
How much is Bracken trying to hide that he's upset?
I mean, he's trying to hide it, but he's definitely not doing a good job.
Well, why don't we actually get a performance check to see how well Bracken's hiding it?
Fair enough.
I'll roll an insight too.
I will as well.
Yeah. You gotta beat a 9.
He's fine to me.
Oh, yeah. Cecil.
He's never been better.
Yeah, he seems to be in a great mood. Avi, you can read him like a book.
Avi will grab coffee and then move down the line and grab everything that Bracken would make for breakfast. And only that.
Damn.
And
Ooh,
we'll sit.
Ow!
No, not to hurt him, to show this is normal for me. This is things that Bracken would make for breakfast. That's what I want to eat. And she'll set it down on the table, put down her coffee, sit, and immediately lay her head down before eating.
So, as you guys are having breakfast, there are other adventurers going about. Not as many people in the tavern portion of the Enclave as there was last night. Though you would notice, sort of exiting from the residential portion. Where is she? Alara, not Alara. It is Lyria, the one that had the sort of half face. And she exits down. She gives you guys a nod, almost as if she hadn't quite expected you all there, but it is accompanied with a very friendly smile. It's not, while it's unexpected, it's not in any sort of hostile manner. Though, Avi, you might not have seen this with your head on the table.
Oh, that's fun. After a few minutes, I would have picked my head up.
Yeah. When, breakfast. Oh my god.
That's what Bracken calls it whenever he cooks. I hope y'all are ready for some breakfast. He's all excited. He's got a little apron on.
Does it have frillies?
It's got eggshell omelets.
Just throws the whole egg in the pan.
Terminder custom made it.
So
She needs to make
cute.
him. I'm gonna
I
talk
hope
to
y'all are
Terminder.
hungry for some breakfast.
I know I am.
God.
I gotta make a note.
Yeah, go ahead.
Breakfast with Bracken.
Oh my gosh. I was
Breakfast.
literally gonna type that.
Bracken breakfast.
Oh.
Natriana will join sometime after that Lyria past moment when Avi's head is sort of actually up off the table. You would notice that as Natriana sits, it's almost the exact opposite of your plate. It has nothing that Bracken would prepare.
Are you mad at me?
No, why would I be mad at you?
I didn't say nothing.
Please stop yelling.
Just shovels food into her face.
We're gonna have a good day today.
So,
No one's gonna get accused of being raised by wolves. No
That
one's
would be a
gonna
great
yell
start.
at each other. We're all gonna be friends.
If no one's gonna ask, well, Faye, is the breakfast better than Bracken's?
damn.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Got it.
Damn.
Making another note. Thank
These are like professional chefs level breakfast productions.
Avi
So is
wouldn't let Bracken
Bracken's.
know.
Bracken's a professional chef.
In fact,
He's got
halfway
tools and
through
everything.
eating her food, she would turn to Bracken and say, "This is nowhere near as good as yours."
Damn. Thank you, Avi.
It's also nowhere near as good as what I used to have every day back home. It's kind of bringing me back.
Where are you from anyway?
City in the woods and on the plane we're from.
Vale de
Vale de
Mortalis?
Mortalis. Vale de Mortalis. Yeah, that one. How'd you know?
You know, I was born there.
No
Me
way,
too.
me too.
Yeah, it's crazy how that happens.
Well,
City's name's Darkholm. I'm sure you've never heard of it. Cecil's giving side eye.
I'm going to roll a D100 here.
Okay.
If she rolls a 99 or a 100, she'll have heard of it.
I accept these terms.
All right, yeah. She's like, yeah, no, I never heard of it.
Good.
Stockholm, though, that's kind of familiar. I think I've heard that, just not as a city.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where though. Maybe it'll
Cecil
come to me.
keeps quiet. What'd you say, Avi?
I said, beats me.
Cecil keeps quiet.
Avi will throw a wink to Cecil.
I need to make a perception check. I got 13. Did I see it, Faye?
I'll say with 13, yeah, you saw it.
I'm not gonna acknowledge it too much.
Too busy sweating bullets.
I'm gonna go back to my oatmeal and bacon.
So, breakfast is fairly uneventful. After it seems that you are finished. You look over and the breakfast buffet is gone, like the full spread is out, and that's when your Axibus will make her appearance, composed as ever. And shortly behind her is Varro, who looks probably about the same as Avi, even though he went to his rooms earlier than she did. Um, Good morning.
How you
Morning.
doing?
Z nods their head.
Let us, as he takes a seat, talk over perhaps what is afflicting me, this curse. So that way we could take steps in breaking it. I've done some research and I've been assisted. But, well, it's not everything, and so far we're just managing. It's, most likely a curse of internal atonement. Anyone who is familiar with the arcane, or perhaps interested in esoteric knowledges, may roll for me a history or arcana check here.
Cecil's not interested.
Okay. None of you quite know what a curse of eternal atonement is. It sounds powerful, like it lasts for eternity. As Varro looks over each of your faces, I see that there is about to be a history lesson. I will keep it short, to the points that matter. Effectively, I am unable to access all of my potential when it comes to veils and my manipulations of them. I'm limited on the magical resources I can draw into. Beyond that, I can't betray any further oaths, pledges, or trust of others. Just by I've only surrounded myself with those that I trust most. If I even attempt to act against any of those, the oaths, or I betray a trust, I am racked with intense and debilitating pain and weakness. And for each day that I do not return what was stolen, I awake in divine fire. Lyria helps me, heals me, lest I be turned to ashes and restored. So those are the important things. Things that we need to break and fix, especially if I am to help you.
Then let's get it fixed.
Well, before we do that, we must make sure that the repository is shaped properly. That it won't close. You are welcome to join me on this. Maybe we'd probably be beneficial. I can take you to the library. And as Vara will stand,
I stand as well.
he leads you out of the sort of tavern and area of residentials through the courtyard, and almost as if you are heading back towards the entrance, that stone fortress door. But he turns and takes you down a pathway. This is where you would have seen the Minotaur Thok when he was cooling off. You don't see him this morning. And Cecil, you don't feel his intense gaze on you. And as Varro approaches a stone wall, it looks unremarkable, really. And that's when he will turn over his shoulder. If it's not too much to ask, please keep an eye out. This will whenever I shift things, it can potentially draw knowledge eaters.
You got it. Of course.
Your Exodus will stand forward. I am skilled with magic and trained in my own rituals. Is there anything that I can do to assist here? Not in the shaping, but if you are some sort of expert. Of course, any eyes alone will help here in the search. Perhaps your insight will be useful. And Varro turns. And as he begins to shape the repository, we will return to our story for our ad break. So, stick tight. We will be right back to continue along, but before we head out, I do ask that you let them the ads run. They're very important to us here at Wildewitch RP. If you would like to directly support us, you can make donations to my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen as well. If you would like to, it's also going to be in our stream chat. But yes, not only do these donations help us at Wildewitch RP, they also unlock awesome perks for the entire community. Perks benefiting everyone who plays with us for the next month. They include special companions, double treasure, double XP, new quests, all sorts of fun things. A full list is available on our Discord. So, stick tight. We'll be right back. Where'd the bonbons come from? What even is stream chat? I'm not going down that rabbit hole. Welcome back. As we are returning, you are watching as Varo is shifting and shaping the area here, and seemingly taking you to the library as he moves the stone and creates this doorway. And you know what? Why don't we get you guys involved in this? Bracken, can you roll me a d4?
Mm-hmm.
Can you roll me a d4?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I had my mouth while I was cooking through.
Yeah. Avi, could you roll me a d100?
Only because you asked nicely.
Ooh, who's Abby?
All right. There's two Abbies that I know of about in a fictional setting. I played one of them. Alright, so, okay, Avi's created a threshold. Z, can you roll me a d4?
Absolutely. I want to die now. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
but-
I
fine.
hope you were yelling at a dog.
It's a baby. Okay.
Alright,
It's a 4.
alright, Z, that means you're rolling this. I need you to roll me a d100, please.
Okay. 87.
Unfortunately, 97 was your threshold. You roll underneath that. I need perception checks, everybody.
Mm-mm.
Like you need it?
I would like it.
Oh, okay.
This
Sounds
is
like we
what
need it.
Cecil, you're very invested in what is happening with the shaping of the wall here. But the rest of you would notice that something's not quite right. You hear the sounds. Creatures. Their ghastly whispers and moans. Do you recall what Otto had spoken of? Knowledge eaters, drawn by the shifting of the repository, the changing of it. And then you would hear a voice, one of the adventurers. Rorik, the noble knight. He calls out, "Everyone, to arms! Station yourself!" And figures begin to pour in, shadowy and decaying, decrepit, not well, not right, and you remember these figures from your own journeys to the repository, the things that eat your memories, steal your secrets, peer into the deepest parts of yourself. Adventurers all take to arms here. There is a battle that is breaking out, and you are next to the source of what they desire. So, we're going to roll initiatives.
Oh no.
Oh no,
It'll be fine.
the fun's just starting.
off.
What's so funny?
That's it.
I feel like that is a lie. There was one thing.
Damn it, bro. No.
Where is my stat block? Oh, well, we make it work. Got another stat block that would work. Okay. So, Avi will go first here. And then after Avi, we've got our knowledge eaters. And then we have Bracken, Cecil, and C, and then not Triana afterwards. Nice. Raxabis will focus on keeping Varro safe as he continues what he's doing. Avi,
Yes.
first to act, you have you've got 3 knowledge eaters coming towards where you stand in front of Varro.
Great. I mean, not great. That kind of sucks. How far are they from us?
We'll say at start of combat, it is going to be. God, I can now see why you guys were giggling. We'll say that at start of combat, they're 30 feet away.
Great. Well, oh, I don't know if this will help. It might. So that's 1, 2, and I've got 3.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a con save from all 3 of them?
Sure. First one is a 15.
It's a failure.
Second one is a 22.
To pass.
And the last one is a natural one.
Then 2 of them are blinded.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, we'll give a yeah, I'll quicken spell a I'll quicken spell a mind sliver on the one that's not blinded.
Okay.
I need an intelligence save.
That is a natural 20 for a total of 27.
Oh, well, that's my turn.
Our knowledge eater's turn comes up. And they move, seemingly unhindered. And as they do so, they can only travel about 20 feet, so they don't close distance. However, I will ask for a wisdom saving throw from Z, from Bracken, and from Cecil.
Is this against magic?
It is against magic.
No wisdom save.
Is it dealing with the frightened condition?
It is not. Cecil, Z, you're fine. Bracken,
It's also fine.
Bracken, I need you to tell me what is immediately on your mind right now.
Sorry, I'm eating there we go. Bracket is immediately, his mind's just clearing out and he's getting ready for combat. He's thinking about punching stuff and making sure he's got an eye on everyone.
Okay. Are you thinking any tactics?
The best tactic for Bracket is everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face. So as long as I'm the one to punch them in the face, that means I get rid of their plan. Counter planning, if you will.
Okay.
He's really good at chess.
So, with that, Bracken, it is your turn.
Right. So in a grand display of strategy, who's closest to me?
There are 3 of these knowledge eaters about 10 feet away. 2 of them do have a shadowy darkness blinding their eyes, though they did seem to be fine without it.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12, unfortunately, does not hit.
With the 23 and the crit?
23 in the crit do.
If they're blind, Bracken has advantage, right, on that first one?
If he's going after one that's blinded.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 2 out of 3. I probably would if it's the closest.
They're all equidistant.
Alright, yeah, I would go now. 17?
A 17.
So 9, 9, 6, and another 8 on top of it.
So that is
18, math,
24,
32.
32, correct.
Just gotta say math a bunch and you'll get working it through.
It's not how that works.
Clearly it does because it did.
So after Bracken's turn, Cecil, we will come to your turn.
Is there a spot where I can get where I'm within 5 feet of all of them?
Not quite. They're not that packed together.
Well, how about 2 of them?
Yes, within.
I will do that and take the dodge action.
Beautiful. Z,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh boy. How do we feel about Tasha's caustic brew? Because I believe I might just cast this at 2nd level.
I think it lost some of its passion when it went mainstream, but overall it's still a pretty good beer.
Alright, I'm going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew. And I'm just going to be holding my concentration and trying to see if this creature will take that damage. And it is a Dex saving throw.
Yeah, thank you for the donation.
That means we have to sing the donation song, right?
There's no donation song.
Yeah.
Oh, there is now. And
Yeah.
a 1, 2.
And a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3.
All right. There's no donation song, CJ. It's not happened.
Thank you for all of the
Thank
stuff you
you,
give.
CJ.
So, you said it's a dexterity save. Is it a single
Yes.
target creature?
Oh. 3 feet long, 5 foot wide in a direction you choose. Each creature in the line must succeed a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
or be covered in acid.
Okay. They are about 10 feet away from you, so if you want,
Sweet.
you can move it. However, I will remind you, you've got 2 figures that are within melee of them.
Okay. I am going to like position it to where it's like if they move any way, shape, or form, the people within melee will get opportunity. So if they try to like,
So,
I'm basically just trying to do it to where I don't hit anybody, but I still
So-
hit my targets.
what it is right now is that you've got one figure who ran up to punch, and that was Bracken.
Yeah.
Now, Bracken's in front of one.
Mhm.
Cecil moved to be within 5 feet of 2, which puts him, like, kind of right in the center. So if you went to a side to try and get all 3 of them, Cecil would be in there. You could angle it to not hit
Okay.
Bracken. But
But
if
not Cecil.
you aim for one, you could end up not hitting any of your companions. But you're only then using it to
Okay.
hit one instead of hitting multiple.
Okay. Then I think I might just try and hit one. I might try to move around behind and set one off. I think I might focus the one that Bracken was attacking.
Okay. So you can move to angle it to where you can hit just that one.
Yeah.
So. Let's see its dexterity save. Yeah, that's a failure with a 2. Go ahead, roll damage.
Sweet. Ooh, that's a lot of somewhat good numbers. It's gonna be 10 acid damage.
10 acid. Alright. Yeah, it does seem to take the acid thing. And also I just read the condition immunities. Unfortunately, Bracken would not have had advantage before, but glitch in the matrix.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. They are immune to the
But you
blinded.
said okay.
Yeah, because I saw that they had blind sight, not that they were immune to the blinded condition. So. D&D, guys. Anything else from Z?
I don't believe so. I think most of my stuff is gonna be buffs and all of that, which I can worry about later. Unless, you know what? I'm just going to bonus action magic weapon my hand axe so that I have a magical weapon ready to go.
Okay. As you magic your hand axe, magic your hand axe, having that ready to go. Oh, that's another leveled spell. You can only do one leveled
Oh,
spell.
right. Yeah. You're right. I apologize. Then, yeah, that's it.
All right. Then with that, Z, your turn comes to an end. Natriana is going to come to her turn, and petty as Natriana might be, she understands that this is an important thing. She will cast Bless, and do so, upcasting it to catch Avi, Bracken, Cecil, and Z. Alright. Then it is back to the top of the round with Avi. Your turn.
We're gonna go ahead and cast Mind Spot on one of them. I'll need a Wisdom save.
Alrighty. Wisdom saving throw. It is a 15.
That is a failure. And it will take 16 psychic.
Alrighty.
And
Yeah, takes that.
okay. We'll send a Bardic to Bracken.
Bardic for Bracken.
Bardic for Bracken.
Fighting for Bracken. And you're at a D8 right now, or is it a D10?
It is a D8.
Cool.
Or a date.
A date! So with that, into this one. The first one, the one that Bracken's been wailing on, it's looking pretty rough now. But still in fighting condition, as Avi, your turn will come to an end. And it is our Knowledge Eaters go. And our Knowledge Eater, by Bracken, is going to try and eat Bracken's knowledge. It hits you once with a, or at least it tries to, that's a natural one. It will go for a second attack. A 21 to hit Bracken.
Whoa, yeah, that'll do it.
That is 9 bludgeoning and 7 psychic. And then I need a wisdom saving throw.
Please save. Got it. And then 9 bludgeoning, 7 psychic, that's 16 damage total.
Okay. You are fine. You make your save and nothing else happens. And then with the ones near Cecil, we've got the one that's actually going to go for you. It turns and makes 2 attacks.
Still dodging.
Yep. With a 12 on the first one.
Nah.
And then on the second attack, a 15.
Nah.
And then I need a wisdom saving throw.
Is it against magic?
It's magic adjacent. I'll say yeah. Go ahead, roll with advantage.
Spell with a J.
A 16.
A 16 is enough. You're fine. The other one near Cecil is going to go for Z, who's got that little cannon going out there.
Uh-oh.
Cecil, you are, however, able to take an opportunity attack with your action if you would like to.
I would love to. That's an 11.
You are blessed.
Oh, a 4. A 14.
14, I believe, just hits. Yep. Go ahead, roll damage.
This will also trigger my trait of Hold the Line. Whenever a creature provokes an opportunity attack, their speed is reduced to 0.
Ooh, look at that.
Let's
Oh.
go.
So it then turns its ire onto you. 2 more attacks. Still at disadvantage because you dodged before. That is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
That will be 10 bludgeoning and 7 psychic. And then a natural 1 will miss, but I do need another wisdom saving.
13.
That is 11 points of psychic damage. And, your mind becomes muddled. You start to lose some of the memories as this creature consumes. Roll for me. Roll for me a d6.
That's a 3.
3. So that will be, I'll say, give me a memory, Cecil, from the last 3 years of your life, but not in the time since you started adventuring with the current group.
Okay.
It can be any kind of memory.
Pretending to enjoy books with his twin sister.
Okay. As this memory is eaten and consumed, you are now memory drained. You must roll a d4 and subtract that number from your ability checks and attack rolls until the effect ends. But
A 1.
well, that's just going to be whenever you do it. It's like bless.
Oh, okay. Anti-bless. Got it.
Yeah. And then great. Thank you. That's it for their turn. Bracken, it's your go. You've got one of these things in front of you.
All right. Well, it's getting some fists. Can I flank on it or no?
No, this thing does not have another melee figure in front of you. This is the one that's getting acid blast.
I guess 17 and a 24.
You also have bless.
Oh yeah. Hiya! For a 14.
14 just hits.
Let's go. Oh wait, I didn't mean to roll that. My bad. That was a misinput. There we go.
Misinput. It was a misinput.
You calm down. For a total of 33 damage.
Alright, 23 damage. The one in front of you is burst apart. No more. There are two, and they are both over near Cecil. God, what is this lore that's being built in game chat? Alrighty. Yeah,
Story writes itself.
yeah. Bracken's turn comes to an end. Cecil, we come to your go.
Cecil's gonna swing back at the one that hit him. At 23.
Now, is this the one that hit you physically or the one that took your memory?
It was the same one. The first one
Okay.
missed altogether.
Okay, yeah, alright, that's right. So, yeah, 23 hits.
I don't need to roll a d4 for that, do I?
No. Well, no, you need to roll a d4 to negate it, but not... It's still gonna hit it.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll hit it too. 14 is its AC, as people...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it damage rolls also?
No, it's just the attack rolls and the ability checks.
Okay. 22 points of damage.
Ouch.
And I will stay with the two of them.
Z, we come to your turn.
Yes. I am just going to pull out my bad news and take a shot. Hopefully, or you know what? Never mind that. Can I actually get closer and attack with my claws? Or with my claw?
Yeah, if you would like.
I would love to do 2 attacks with my claw. That is 25 to hit for the first one. And a natural 20. Oh, wait, no. What? What? No, not an out one, no.
That looks like a natural one to me. But the 25 hits.
Gotcha. I was like, no, not the nat one.
Not the
Wow.
gumdrop buttons.
Gumdrop buttons. It is gonna be 4 hit points of damage.
Alrighty. Anything else? Any bonus actions?
No, I'm just preparing. I'm more doing reaction based things.
Okay.
But no, that's it.
Oh my gosh. Y'all asking too much. As Z's turn comes to an end, Natriana is going to take the dodge action and focus on maintaining the concentration of Bless. And Avi, we come to your turn.
Great. We're gonna. There is so much happening. Mm. Okay. We're gonna choose one of these guys and I'll cast suggestion.
Let me just check something here.
Sure.
Okay.
A wisdom save.
Well, what are you suggesting?
I'm going to suggest that one of them turn and go back where it came from.
So, as you call upon the veils, trying to manipulate, create the suggestion, you feel as it tries to sink in. Something about this creature has made it immune to charms, and the suggestion does not take hold.
Alright. Send a bardic to Cecil.
Cecil gets a bardic.
And that's my turn.
Our knowledge eaters are nearby to Cecil and Z, because Z came up into melee. So, Cecil.
Yo.
That is a 9.
Nah.
It is a natural 1. And I need a wisdom save.
Natural 20.
You're fine. Z. That is a 22.
That definitely hits.
11 points of bludgeoning and 8 points of psychic.
So that's 19 hit points total.
A 25 to hit.
That hits.
11 points of bludgeoning, 7 points of psychic. And can you roll for me a wisdom save?
Yes. Are you kidding me?
That is another 21 points of psychic damage. As you feel your memories being consumed. Can you roll me a d6?
Yeah.
I need a recent memory of yours. One since the time you've been traveling with the party.
I think one of the most recent ones was when they were sitting together, eating and having a conversation, where we all kind of made up and forgave each other. and we were sitting around the table laughing. And just a moment of happiness, but just a very brief moment of happiness.
You feel that memory fade as it is consumed. And you are memory drained. While in this state, you must roll a d4 and subtract it from any attack rolls and saving throws. No, attack rolls and ability checks. Sorry. Bracken,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
We're just gonna keep punching.
All right, you've got two of them, one in front of Cecil, one in front of Z.
We'll go after the one in front of Z and flank.
Okay, yeah, you can easily get into a flank here.
Beautiful. Like a billion damage.
That's gonna be what, 17?
27.
27. There we go. Nah.
No.
This thing's looking pretty rough. Still in fighting condition. And Cecil, we'll come to your turn.
I'd like to swing at the one that most recently hit me, please.
Go for it. I need a bell.
I got a natural 20, Faye.
That's gonna hit.
Cecil, yeah.
Yay, Cecil!
A 23.
Yeah.
I did some damage. There you go.
Alrighty. Then, Z, we come to your turn.
Yeah. I gotta find out how much I gotta subtract from everything first. Okay, that's gonna be -3 to everything for this turn. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go in with my claw twice. -3.
Yeah.
So that is.
It's gonna hit.
Okay. And second attack is.
Yes.
Also gonna hit. Okay. 5 and 11.
Okay. Anything else from Z this turn?
Nope, that's it.
Great.
Stop.
Not
You.
You guys are crazy. I don't know why you guys are laughing so hard.
you know
You're
exactly
You're
why.
just here playing Dungeons
Instigator.
and Dragons on a Tuesday, having a great time.
You instigator. Then it is Natriana.
I like that our captions on. Oh, I thought it italicized Dungeons and Dragons, but it did capitalize everything. So
Yeah, it's on italics when it's being processed, and then it straightens out when you're done speaking.
I see that. I thought I was gonna treat it as a proper noun.
I adore our caption.
The caption's great. This is one of the best additions.
And so Natriana is going to, again, take a dodge action here, focus on maintaining her concentration for Bless, and we come back to the top of the round with Avi.
Uh-huh. We still have 2?
Yes, there's still 2.
Okay. Oh. We're gonna try not to look at chat real quick so I can pay attention. Have people gotten hit?
Yes.
Are we hurting? I'll cast a Mass Cure Wounds. And that's gonna hit up to 6. So if you're hurt, take 13.
Thanks, Avi.
Uh-huh. And that'll be my turn.
They're knowledge eaters. Our knowledge eaters are going to go after. That is.
It's so bad.
Yep.
It keeps getting worse.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fair. Dear Lachlan.
You are, you have 2 of them here. One going after Cecil. And that's gonna be a 16.
Nope.
And a 26.
Yes.
That's gonna be 13 bludgeoning and an extra 11 psychic. And then I need a wisdom save.
It's a 12.
That is 17 more psychic damage. And I need to roll me a d6.
6.
I need a recent memory from the times you've been traveling with the party.
I'll give you something that was occupying his mind the night before, and it's the details that Jeliveth gave about Thalen.
The details begin to fade from your mind
Great.
as your memory has been eaten and consumed. And you are now memory drained. I believe you already were, so instead of a D4, it now becomes a D6.
Great.
And it is the other one, who's near Z and Bracken. One attack towards Z is a 15.
That misses.
Great. And then towards Bracken, a gentleman's 20.
Yeah.
That is 11 bludgeoning, 7 psychic, and I need to make a roll here. And Bracken,
Yeah.
can you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Big 10.
Great. That's another 14 points of psychic damage,
Ah, my brain.
and I need you to roll me a d6.
Uh-oh.
I need a recent memory from the time that you've been traveling with the party.
It's gonna be the one time Bracken cooked a good breakfast. He was really proud of that day. Everyone seemed to actually enjoy what he made. And he felt really good about what he was doing.
And you can feel that pride in yourself begin to fade as that memory is consumed. You are now memory drained, and anytime you make an ability check or an attack roll, you must roll a d4 and subtract that. And it is going to be Bracken, your turn.
Yeah. We will go for punches.
Go ahead, go for some punchies.
Oh, I guess these with advantage, but
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and just see if these hit. -3, -4. and mine is 2, so that's 13. I'll add my bardic to that last one.
Okay.
So those all hit.
Yep.
We'll just do a quick crit fish here. Cool, none. And we will go 1, 2, a 3, and do 33 or 36 points of damage.
And with that, another memory eater, or knowledge eater, is gone. And one remains in front of Cecil. Hey, Cecil, it is your turn.
I'd like to swing back at the one that hit me, please.
Yeah, go for it. Most definitely hits. Heavy strike.
That one's gonna miss.
You have Bardic and a Bless.
Oh, I got a minus a d6 though.
You got to minus the d6, so do that first.
1.
So you're currently at 12. You have a Bless and a Bardic.
As a 15.
15 will hit.
For a bless. We'll hold the bardic.
Alright.
7 more damage.
It's 1 point over what you needed. And the memory, or the knowledge eater, as your warhammer strikes out, bursts, falling apart. And you are no longer bound by initiative. There's still combat going on the rest of the grounds, but you can see the adventurers holding themselves and holding the area steady. And now, Varro finishes the shifting of the realm. And as soon as he does so, why don't we get... Why don't we get a dexterity save here?
Uh, 16.
Alright.
Hey.
The two of you, Avi, Cecil. Oh, hold on.
Quincy!
Hold on, my thing is being slow.
No worries. Avi and Cecil, the two of you are the quickest to act here. Is you are able to... Oh, wait, hold on. Natriana's here. Let me roll for her. Oh, no. Natriana is the quickest to act here. So, the rest of you are, of course, able to spot this and do move, but Natriana is the one that as Varro begins to fall, just sweeps in. It seems that whatever he did here has taken an immense toll on Varro. But eventually the dying sounds of combat soon grace your ears, and a doorway that did not exist before to a secret and secluded library. Varro is conscious, but stands shakily on his own after a few moments. Well, got some research ahead of us. As he walks into the library.
I'll follow after him.
Cecil's limping a bit, but he'll follow.
Bracken will follow.
And I will also follow.
As you enter in, you are surrounded by a smaller library than the one at the Arboretum, but one nonetheless curated, perhaps by Varro's own hand. important things. This is where your research can begin. To see if you can find some way to break this curse. Fine. You are only just starting. So, I will ask for investigation checks could work. History. If you've got any other ways that you would like to try and gather knowledge here, you are welcome, of course, to present them.
Cecil's looking for a book called Curses for Dummies.
Beautiful.
13.
Bracken will be looking for a book called Curses Aren't Real, and it's
And you are trying to find specific books. You're proving to have some struggles here. But we will go into details of your search efforts after our upcoming ad break. So, stick tight. We'll be right back to continue along our story. Before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. They're very important to us here at Wildewitch RP. They help keep our games affordable. However, if you want to help us out directly, you can always make donations to my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen. Ko-fi donations not just support us at Wildewitch RP, they also unlock awesome perks for the entire community, benefiting everyone who plays with us for the next month. Perks include special companions, double treasure, double XP, and new quests. So, stick tight. Be right back.
Bees.
Oh, no!
they do business.
I hate that. I find that hilarious. I'm not supposed to be rewarding this behavior.
Behavior.
We are back, and as we are returning, you are doing some investigations, and I believe my captions died. Yep. All right.
Mine are still up.
Yeah. Avi's and Z's died as well.
Oh no.
I'll be getting new caption links out.
Hey everyone, we're back, and we're doing investigations. I'm gonna do my best job at this until Faye fixes it. We're in a library. It's like a book grocery store.
Yeah, if you want to describe what your investigations look like as I'm doing some quick technical band-aids, go for it.
Bracken is looking for books that have information about curses on them, mainly how curses aren't real. But honestly, he'll take whatever he can find.
Cecil was searching for a book titled Curses for Dummies, but based on his check, it seems he's only found purses for mummies, and he doesn't think that's going to be useful.
Avi was very intent on coming into this library and doing what she was supposed to. Unfortunately, she's gotten distracted by the amount of things in here. So she forgot what she was looking for and is just staring.
And Z, what does Z's investigation look like?
Anything related to necromancy.
So not even helping with the curse. Just
No,
totally taking advantage.
No.
Great.
That's why.
They're trying to do research to maybe do something. They don't know.
Well, since Z, with a 17 on your investigation, however, you were searching for something entirely different, you would find some histories of necromancy, some rituals, nothing quite so specific as spells that can be learned, but, you know, treaties and, ideas that can be put into some sort of application, though it's more minor than any of your more grander ambitions. For the rest of you, as you are searching, it goes well towards an hour and you still haven't really found anything of use, but that's when you hear Natriana's voice. Wow, this is actually kind of cool. She has a book that she's got opened in front of her. It's a book of legends, but it speaks of some of the angels, especially of Thaleros here. And this one covers his long-lost apprentice, Decibara, the one that was before Karyanthi. Natriana will bring it over.
I'll sit with Natriana.
Caption's getting all the names wrong.
Mm.
Looking over, Avi, the story here, it is this mythical tale of betrayal wherein Decivara stole powerful artifacts from Thaleros, hiding them away, and claiming that they were too dangerous because mortal followers would want to possess them. The two angels argued incessantly over this disagreement. It even culminated with Solanthra interceding, doing so against Decivara. It is then that the apprentice abandoned Thaleros and even Solanthra, becoming a shadowy virtue who represented hidden truths and held great power.
Reading it like it's a story makes it. If someone were to just read this, it would be hard to believe that these are real people.
Yeah. But it's not. This is history.
Yes.
You can see some of that. It's not quite zealotry, but just close enough to it that you had seen in Natriana the first time you had met her, and she reads this tale of her missing tutor of Thaleros. Of course, she's recognizing that there's another player here, but she seems to light up seeing this sort of representation of someone she holds so esteemed in her mind, of being righteous.
I'll just kind of watch her as she's reading. It's nice to see someone that happy.
As more time goes by, you're not any closer to finding much information about the curse. I will ask for another investigation check.
Investigación.
It is... It is still much beyond your findings. Even as Uraxabase, Natriana, and Varo are searching, you've only covered one portion of the library. Another hour goes by. You can make another investigation check here.
I'm getting worse.
Oh,
Hey! Look at that, Brecken!
Hey!
idiot savant minus the idiot, it seems.
Avi and Bracken. Your searching culminates with the two of you coming together over a single tome. It is it's a journal written in an unfamiliar hand, but it seems to talk of all the symptoms that Varro had discussed, as well as present a opportunity to find more in-depth writings away from this library, and will it has a drawn map showing to a sealed vault not far from the Enclave's hidden area. You've got a lead.
We'll call attention to it. Let Varo know what we found.
He moves over. He still seems drained from what he had shaped earlier, but he seems more lively. Similar almost to a fact of when he arrived at breakfast. He nods. Well, I'm ready to travel. I keep things quite light. I will alert my companions so they can watch the fort here. And if you are ready, or if you would require rest before we head. But our next action should be making our way there. Seeing if this place has a cure. Break. It's my ailment.
I wouldn't mind a brief rest.
It'd be beneficial. It took some heavy hits.
Let's take our time and get it figured out. We'll leave fresh and early.
And he'll nod, understanding. Um, as we're able to head out, he will call for Sir Rorik to guard the open area, wanting to maintain his strength for traveling. Instead of shifting close the secret library. You return, of course, to that tavern space, and people here are resting. Not so much drinking as they had the night before, but these were all the people you had been battling alongside the Knowledge Eaters as they made their attack. And they seem to be enjoying a brief rest as well, some respite. Though, of course, they've been here in the same hours that you've been working and researching. So they look a little bit more rested than you probably feel. But you are able to take a meal, maybe partake in some light drinking, if it will help you relax.
Or not.
Cecil's just gonna collapse in a corner. Try and take a little power nap.
Well, I was under the impression of a long rest and getting out in the morning.
Oh,
Bracken
yeah,
will
that
set
works
up a
too.
We
hammock.
can do that. Okay, maybe wondering.
Bracken, there are still the rooms upstairs. You don't need to set up a hammock.
It's what he's used to, but he will go.
Alright. I'm just reminding you that, like,
No,
this
that's
place
cool.
this place goes ad infinitum of rooms. It is
No, that's cool.
constructed by magic.
He'll go upstairs.
Okay.
He'll go get a room upstairs.
Yeah, it's the same thing as last night, though many of the rooms are unclaimed currently. So there's plenty that have no signs. And then, of course, as you had seen before, as soon as you grab the doorknob, it appears a sign, and the words occupied, or the word occupied is written on it. Dang, I can turn in here early. As you rest, see, you were memory drained. You recall that you are forgetting something. And as you try to remember it, it's fuzzy around the edges. You only get the vaguest sensation of what it was. You know that whatever you're unable to recall was happy. It didn't hurt. You think it involved other people, but you can't be for sure. Cecil. Much the same. When you think about the things that you've forgotten that were taken from you, you can get a vague understanding of what might have been there. But the details, they seem fuzzy, unable to be deciphered. At least not this evening. Are there any plans, any moments that you wish to highlight this evening before you all take your rest?
Cecil's just real torn up that he feels like he forgot something that was very important.
I think Z feels the same way, but the only thing that they're upset about is that because they have so few memories of happiness, I think that I think that memory drain just it made them sink super low into their head and they can't get out again.
Nice.
Mm.
Oh, that's right, Avi.
I mean, I don't have to, but
Go for it,
I think it.
please.
I thought it would be nice to say something.
Yeah, go for it.
Avi would find herself at odd moments of the evening before bed watching Natriana again. Who knows why? Maybe just seeing her in a different light, a new understanding of her.
As you each find yourselves making your way upstairs, finding a room that is unoccupied. As you each find yourself bedding down for the evening. Bracken,
Yeah.
why don't you tell me what you dream about this evening?
Bracken, oddly enough, has a dream about him actually cooking well. He's doing something more than just breakfast for the team. He's got a whole line of dishes set up that all look very exotic and fanciful and unique. And or I guess he's dreaming of what that would be like.
Beautiful. Cecil, care to tell me what your dreams look like?
It's like his mind is searching for empty spots and he can't find them. They're very restless.
I think that that will translate into perhaps a nightmare. Cecil. Running. Always looking for something. Never truly finding it. And that's all that it is. Just the running, endlessly. Z,
Hmm.
what are your dreams this evening?
I think they find themselves in almost an ancient it's like a Roman like a building or it's like it looks like it could be from ancient Rome the way it's built. But it's just dark. There's a few torches. And there's statues kind of lining up down like a main hallway. And they are just wandering around their brain. It's almost like they're just looking inside of their brain for something.
With your train, as you're traveling this almost Roman architecture, ancient, that in the farthest portions of it, beyond what could reasonably be considered your own mind, you see a broken Colosseum, a shadow gathering in the center. Nothing more, can't quite reach it, but you know of its presence. Avi,
Hmm.
what does your dream look like this evening?
I don't know if there are images that she sees while she's dreaming. She knows it's warm. She knows that there's light. And she knows that she's happy.
I think that is a perfect note to tell you all that you gain the benefits of a long rest,
Hooray.
which means that your memory drain, for those of you who were affected, is gone.
Hooray.
So those memories come back.
Those memories are still fuzzy.
Mm.
I would say that you don't think that they are entirely gone, but perhaps just a little hard to get to. There might be something there. Maybe some magic. Powerful, and perhaps maybe holy. With a long rest and a journey ahead of you to break a curse, I think that's where we're going to end our session this evening.
Oh,
So, thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. I'll see you all in the next stream, but until then, head over to wildewitch.com. Check us out there. Join us in our Discord to jump into a game yourself if you want to keep up to date with all of our announcements as well. And then check out our YouTube if you want to look at some of our past videos. And of course, as always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps.